Taurus, welcome to your mid-month July reading. We're going to be getting some insight from our oracle cards. This is Whispers of Love, and then we're going to be going to the tarot, getting some insight there. We're asking the cards, what do you need to know? Mid-month July 2022, what do our Tauruses need to be aware of going forward? What kind of insight? What kind of insight? This feels good. We have spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So consider that during our reading. All right, you guys, this feels right. All right, so Tauruses. We're gonna be getting all the cards that fly out. Any cards that flip in the deck, we'll consider kind of a little footnotes to your reading. Ooh, 2 flew out. You might be ending a chapter, starting a new one soon. Interesting. So this could be a relationship, this could be a job for some of you guys. There's a lot of Taurus out there, and so I'm going to try to get kind of the foundation of this message so that it can apply to your specific situations. Of course, if this does not feel right, it doesn't resonate, then throw it out, right? Because your gut is the most important player in your tarot reading at all times, with every tarot reading. All right, so we're gonna get, one more, and then we're gonna get clarity. So far, and let's get clarity soon, but I just wanna run through these. So far, there's an ending of a chapter, whether that's a relationship or an endeavor, and it's coming up very soon. You've been somewhat exhausted, somewhat ready to put down this burden, put down in this bundle of sticks, so to speak. Close the door on this old chapter, because something else is calling you already. Now, you haven't really made the huge strides in order to put it into action. If this is a relationship, you're being called to look beyond some of the burdensome parts of the relationship out into the future. If this is a place or a thing, like an endeavor, you're already looking out at a new start, but you have not yet, your ship has not left the harbor. There is a sense of conflict or competition with the 5 of Swords. This could be just a slightly disruptive, a little chafing. This could be trying to have the last word. Ace of Swords comes through. This is information, an epiphany, an idea, a message. This could be a message coming at you. We'll get some more clarity soon. 6 of Cups, this is something familiar. This is somebody familiar and somebody from your past. And 3 of Cups are friends, celebrations, gatherings. Now, in what light those all fall, we're about to find out. Let me give the cards one more shuffle, and we're going to get a card on each card for clarity. And get further clarity from there. At this point, if this does resonate, please hit that like button. It makes a huge difference, and I thank you very much. Okay, so 10 of Wands. Give us a little more insight on what this is for our Taurus. Thank you. Page of Swords. 3 of Wands. This new journey. Wow, this is awesome. You're gonna be very victorious in this. It's going in a good direction. I feel that you're strategizing a bit. You're looking out at it. I have this really strong feeling like you're specifically paying attention to the relationships around you with this new endeavor. So let's say for those of you who are maybe thinking of moving or starting a new business or something, what comes into play is like, well, who are my community members, or what are my resources community-wise or people-wise with that? Either way, it's looking really great with the 6 of Wands. Why are we getting the 5 of Swords here? Knight of Cups, this could be a lover, this could be a this is usually a romantic figure. If they're not romantic, then they're creative, because cups represent the passions in life, right? So they can be the arts, the creative arts, or they can be love. And this person is a romantic character inside this reading. The Knight of Cups is romantic, not always super realistic. They can be somewhat, they can kind of wine you and dine you. They can, and they're not tricky characters necessarily, but they can be caught up in their own passions. You know what I mean? So there might be some conflict with a person like that. But with the Ace of Swords, what is this clarity on? I'm gonna get 2 cards. What the hell? Feels right on this Ace of Swords, because this is a fresh insight on something. Lovers came out with a Chariot. Wow. So you're going to be getting information, whether that's an epiphany in the shower one day or somebody reaching out with a message, but you're going to get information somehow that is going to make a choice clear. You're going to be moving forward in that choice soon. And the Chariot card, there is a sense of the duality of good and bad together. It's like yin and yang. Despite any conflict or anything, a choice is going to be made, a movement forward is going to be made. Does that make any sense? So if you have been feeling disheartened or a little confused by something, have faith that actually that choice is going to become clear very soon. Interesting. So we've got the 6 of Cups being clarified by the 7 of Cups. Those all came out together. And then let's get a card out for our 3 of. So you're getting 2. They're flying out that way, so I'm just going to take them. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. Excuse me. 3 of Cups with 10 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Somebody plays a key role, a friend of yours or someone that you've looked at as a nurturer is key in an element with others, other people. There's an ending with there's a harsh ending, but then this Queen of Cups rises out. Let's get a clarity from another deck. Actually, this is your deck. I already shuffled with you in mind. What's our Queen of Cups here? Flipping but not flying. We've got the Sun. That's beautiful. Sun always sheds a beautiful light over the whole reading. 10 of Cups. So this actually is a really beautiful resolution, but they're out of a hard ending. So it looks like you might be ending a relationship with a group of people, or there might be a relationship ended with somebody. But it ends up with you very happy. And in the end, you're going to be much happier. So the one we haven't really unpacked fully, 2 rather, is the Wands, the ending of this journey, and then the 6 of Cups. There's an element of something familiar, somebody familiar. I gotta get more clarity on this. This is really interesting. Coming out of the woodwork. I feel that this person is coming out of the woodwork, somebody that you're familiar with, possibly somebody from your past, and they might have an offer for you. But keep in mind, all that glitters is not gold. What's this 2 of? The Emperor and Justice. Give me a moment, please. I feel like there's an ask in here. A-S-K as in kite. Ask. Well, what's the word? I'm totally spacing on the word here. I want to say judgment. It's not judgment. You're getting the Emperor with Justice. J word. So when the Justice card comes out, it's a sense that everything's going to end up fine, and that there might be contracts involved. There might be somehow like contracts, something legal, the judicial system. But this is you definitely taking charge, but being maybe a little overwhelmed by it. I wouldn't concern yourself too much about this. I think that it's going to be kind of a distraction basically in July, maybe the beginning of August, but it's just going to be there. Just know that if you're kind of a little confused, there's a little bit of illusion attached to this familiar relationship, okay? You've got 2 illusion cards coming out. You've got the 7 of Cups, which is a reminder that not all that glitters is gold. In each of these cups, there's an offering, but in some of the cups, there's gold, and in others, there's a snake, okay? And then you have the other illusion card of the Moon. So there's something hidden in this that you don't see yet, but I think that you sense. With the 2 of Pentacles, there's a feeling busy, a feeling overwhelmed sense about this. Maybe a little confused. That's confusion that I'm really realizing. Things are going to turn out well, but you do have, and you've got a fatherly figure here. The Emperor could be you. It could be literally kind of a fatherly figure, but it could be you also taking charge of the situation. Either way, it's going to turn out in your favor. Just know that don't let it distract you all that much, right? Like, know that it's going to be maybe in the background playing, and just let it do that. It's okay. So yeah, let's get a little more clarity on the very first card here. This is the ending of that chapter I talked about in the very beginning. We got it, clarifying card of Page of Swords. And then we got the Sun. So I do think that you're going to be getting some positive reinforcement. You're going to be getting some, I think you're going to, the Page of Swords is chitter chatter. It's talk. It can be gossip. This can be, and it can work for or against you. In this case, it works for you. So I think that it kind of confirms the ending of your chapter. And the Sun card is always a really positive card, flipping but not flying. We've got the Lovers, excuse me, the 2 of Cups. We've got the Empress, and we've got the offering of the cups. Ace of Cups. So I feel that the last chapter that just passed, these were all the things that weren't. Let me say that again. The chapter that you're closing now, you're going to get confirmation that yes, indeed, you were not crazy. It was all the things that you wanted, but they weren't coming about. We have this new offering. This is a new passion coming through, or a new person. A new relationship coming through with 2 of Cups. This is the most beautiful combination. Actually, it's perfect recipe for the perfect partnership. A beautiful partnership about to bud. This does feel like a partnership reading. We have 2 of Cups, which is twin flame energy, equal give and take, equal compromise. Look at the way that they're looking at each other. They get it. They get each other, right? And then we have the Empress card, which is, there is Taurus energy in the Empress card. And of course, I don't think the Empress needs any introduction. The Empress is abundant, and they're attractive. They're abundant in every way. They're also, for some of you guys out there, you may be getting pregnant once you close up this chapter. Yeah, you'll be going forward, and I'm gonna go back to this. This is where it's all at. When you close up that chapter and you move forward, you're gonna have crazy success, really great success. And I'm gonna go back to your Oracle card, spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So if that resonates, please feel free to leave a comment below. Please subscribe, and it makes a huge difference if you just hit that like button. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in a few weeks for your August reading.